Greetings, friends. Let me be among the first to welcome you to Guilford College. My name's Wes Daniels, and I am the director of the Friends Center. And our center basically oversees interfaith spirituality, pastoral care, and Quaker leadership and Quaker studies. So if you have any questions about any of those things, you can find me if you just search my name, Wes Daniels, in Gmail. I am so glad that you are here with us this year, starting your first year of college, and I know that it's a very challenging time, and really grateful that you have decided to be with us. Before we commence with both convocation as well as the rest of the school year, I'd like for you to join me in a moment of silence. Now, having a moment of silence may seem strange, maybe a little bit odd for some of you, but in the Quaker tradition, which the college is a part, we begin all of our most important work in silence. As a school founded by Quakers, you will find that this is one of the common practices that we still have today at Guilford. Now, before we move into that moment of silence, I'd like for you to get yourself settled. Whether you're sitting down or you're standing or wherever you are, just try to get yourself grounded and close off all the other distractions if you can for a second. And, for me, when I'm doing this, I'd like to get both my feet on the floor. I'd like to sit up straight and just try to feel relaxed. I like to be breathing and kind of calm. In the silence, I want you to focus on centering and being present in this moment. Take in everything around you, wherever you are, whoever you're with. Visualize them, think about them. Come fully into the place where you are. Let your mind and your body be fully present. You may decide in the silence to offer up a prayer of gratitude or hope for the coming year. You may ask for help. You may just try to clear your head and let your heart be filled with loving kindness. I often try to visualize each person I'm in the room with and give thanks for them, which is what I'm going to do. Even though we're not in the same room, I am in our moment of silence, I will be thinking about all of you and offering gratitude. A Quaker minister I know likes to say, pay attention to what you pay attention to. Notice what you notice. I like that. So I try to think about that in the silence as well. So what do you notice right now? What are you paying attention to? What are the things as you begin this journey that are on your heart? It doesn't matter what you do in the silence so much as you begin to focus on centering and opening yourself up to the gift of what is before you. Silence is a practice that can help you go deeper into any moment over these next 4 years, and I hope that it will be a practice that you use to help. So, will you join me in a moment of silence? We begin in silence to give thanks for all new members of this community. We begin in silence to give thanks for the start of a new school year. We begin in silence giving gratitude for all those who supported us on our journey to this point and those who will support us as we move ahead. And we remember those who are no longer with us. Amen, and thank you, friends. God bless you.
Hi everyone, I'm Rob Whitnell. Some of you may know me from chemistry classes or programming classes, but this year I'm taking on a new role at Guilford as interim provost. What that really means is I get to work with great and awesome people in academic affairs and student affairs. For those of you returning to Guilford, you'll see some familiar faces in new roles. Tara Rohn is our new director of the Office of Student Life and Engagement, and Vance Ricks is one of our associate academic deans. But I know that those of you returning will also miss some familiar faces who are no longer here. You'll hear way too many times that this year is like no other, and that's certainly true for me as I enter my 27th year at Guilford College. But just because this year is so different doesn't change what makes Guilford a great place for getting your education. We are here to work with you, support you, help you reach your goals, and to work through figuring out those goals with you when that's what would help most. And as we all work together in this new academic year, 2 words come to my mind. These are words that are always worth paying attention to, but even more so now as we go through this year. The first word is patience, and not patience with a TS at the end, no one wants that, but patience with a CE. Everything, here and everywhere, is moving more deliberately this year. Lines might be longer, we might not be able to respond as quickly as you or we would like, and all of your peers are adjusting as well in ways that you can't always know or understand. There are times when we'll all be frustrated or angry, and often for very good reason, and that's okay. But I hope that we can all be patient with each other and trust each other as we navigate this uncertain time. None of us deserve to be where we are now. Working through this year together, recognizing and acknowledging each other's justifiable resentment at all the circumstances we face, and ultimately giving each other a little extra space and time, being patient with each other, can help us all. My other word is care. That's certainly about how we support and care about each other as individuals, and as members of the groups that we're all working together in. But this year more than ever, it's also about self-care. How we care for our inner selves and navigate this world that we're living in, the entire world that we're living in, but also the individual pieces of that world that we're part of. Ask for the help and support that you need. Take care of yourself. Provide care as you can to those around you. Use the resources at Guilford in our offices and all across campus to find that assistance that you need. We're not expecting this to be any kind of normal, everyday year, but we want to build an education for you and help you build that education so that you can have the best experience possible. Please take care of each other. Please, even more so, take care of yourselves and reach out when you need help doing that. I also know that as the Chief Academic Officer, I'm supposed to remind you about Guilford's Honor Code. What it states here is that I have been honest and I have not observed any dishonesty. That concept of honesty and integrity is fundamental to the education we all develop here at Guilford College. But honor is an action as much as it is something we adhere to. We respect each other, honor each other, and honor ideals and principles of justice that we should live up to and hold each other accountable to. That's all part of the Guilford education. What makes the degree you will receive, important and meaningful, and what allows you to improve the world both in the work you do here and especially in your ventures beyond Guilford. So we're starting a strange year at Guilford College, and as we go forward, much of the full experience that Guilford can provide will become more evident to you. But you will see great things even in these uncertain times that we start the year in. I wish you an outstanding start to the 2020-2021 academic year at Guilford College.
Hello, my name is Delaney Taylor, and I use she, her pronouns. I'm going to be the Guilford Student Body Association president for this upcoming year. First and foremost, hello everyone and welcome. I'm so happy that you all can be with us today, even if it is just virtually. I know these are some weird and tough times, and I know for first years especially, this isn't the college experience that you may have been hoping for. But I think this is an extremely analogous situation to the when life gives you lemons mantra. I believe this is truly a test, but I can say with confidence that we're going to come out of this stronger, more united, and with a deeper appreciation of the little things that we took for granted, like hugs and in-person learning, believe it or not. We keep hearing that these are unprecedented times, and to that I'd say you're wrong. There have been epidemics and pandemics before. There have been civil unrests before, but we've always continued to move forward. The only thing that is certain is that time will keep marching on. It's up to you and I to decide what we're going to do with that knowledge. Are we going to get left behind? Or are we going to adapt and learn how to overcome in this ever-changing world? I believe Oprah said it best during her virtual 2020 graduating class speech. Never has a graduating class been able to step into the future with more purpose, vision, passion, energy, and hope. And I feel like that's applicable here, even to those who have not just graduated or are not graduating this semester or this year. We're truly stepping into a future determined by our actions and reactions to things that are happening today and all around us. I look forward to seeing you all this semester, whether it be in person or through a screen. Remember, love is love, feminism is for everyone, no human being is illegal, science is real, so wear your masks, Black Lives Matter, and be kind to all. Thank you and see you all soon.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Carol Moore, the new interim president here at Guilford College. I'd like to welcome all of the new students to the college and welcome back all of the returning students. I have something in common with the first year students because this too is my first year at Guilford. So we'll learn together as we go along. You know that Guilford is a very special place where your life will be transformed forever. And that's exciting. You'll learn exciting things, and people here are all dedicated to really just one thing. And that one thing is you and your success. So you can be assured that everyone here is eager to help you. Don't hesitate to reach out to people and ask questions and get the help because it's here for you. Now, this year, we're living in very uncertain terms with the COVID pandemic, and we are back on campus, so there are some safety rules that you need to be aware of, and I'm sure you are, and need to adhere to. Even though those will be difficult, they're here for your safety. So things like wearing your mask, not congregating in large groups, not being close to one another, that social distancing. It's, bothersome I know it is to all of us, but we need to make sure that everyone on campus is safe and healthy so that you can learn and be successful as you go along. So, again, welcome. My door is always open to students. I know that you're here to be successful, and everyone here is dedicated to that very same thing, to you being successful. I look forward to getting to know the students, and as I say, drop by anytime. Be more than happy to chat with you, and I look forward to seeing you around campus and getting to know you. Welcome to this year at Guilford College.